Hi there, welcome to Victory Beaded Accessories. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel, like and share. So today we are going to learn how to make a beaded bag with a beaded plate bag. So to start, we will need our plate. That's the brown one you see there, the sugar bead or the bead you see. They call it square bead. Then our scissors and our fishing line. The fishing line is 0.7. So let's get started. You need the fishing line to pass it through the first hole you see, as you can see. Then you crisscross with the thread. That's the fishing line with one bead. Then after that, you place one bead at the side. Then you crisscross with another bead, just as you have seen. Now we have 4 beads like a flower. You then pick the fishing line that is hanging, not where your hand is. Then you pass it under one of the holes and pass it through the top bead, just as you have seen. When you do it this way, it becomes tight. It holds the plate with the bead. Let's continue. Then you pick one bead for one side, another bead for another side. You know we have 2 threads. Then you crisscross it with one bead. So you need 3 beads to make it, to add up to the one bead, making it 4. So you once again pass the fishing line as we have done it from the beginning through one of the holes, the next holes. Then you pass it through the white bead out. Please, when you are doing it, make sure you pull it so that it will be firm. So we are going to do this until we are on the 7th line, just as you have seen. Now we have finished with one side of our plate. Now we want to turn it to the other side where the holes are. You want it to face them. So you pick the outer thread, put 3 sugar beads or square beads on it. Then you use the other thread to crisscross the 3rd bead. Then you pull it. Please always try to pull it so that it will be firm. Now pick the thread and pass it under the same hole you came from, but you make sure that it shifts to the other side of the plate. Our thread is disturbing. So when you do that, as usual, you crisscross it, pass it through the orange bead and pull it. So now if you watch very well, you see that the thread is facing the holes in front of you. So that is where we are going to weave it through. We are going to repeat what we did from the beginning till we get to the end. I hope you are getting it right with me. If you are first time, you will have to go through this video over and over again for you to be able to understand the tricks around it. So if you are enjoying it, you can leave a comment, you can like and share to your friends and family to also learn something new. So basically, the owner of this bag is using it for a graduation ceremony. She just told me just yesterday, so I had limited time, but I'm glad I was able to make out something from the small that I have, and she really liked it. Oh God, the smile on her face was just making me feel happy. Like I was happy, at least aside the coins I get from her, at least I've made her happy. When she go out there, she will tell people that this lady makes bags and it's very nice. You see, you get a feeling. And that was just by the way. I hope you are doing it as you are watching. This will enable you to be able to get it right. If you are just watching, for you to go later on and sit and do it, it will be very difficult. This is practical work. You need to do the practical work to get it right.